All right, we'll start. Let's go. We'll start.
All right. Welcome to the Mindmunchies podcast.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. 2019 is finally here. 2018 is finally gone. I don't know if that's a good thing for you, bad thing for you, but just welcome.
Is your phone on silent?
That is the warning that I get for every podcast. Pretty much saying, "Hey, Dr. Fumes, stop making so much fucking background noise."
Well, we're gonna start off on a sad note. We lost 2 people in our family personally this year.
Rest in peace.
But we're gonna name off the people that you would know. I got a song queued up.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
First we have Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, may you rest in peace. No, and we're not trying to shit on anyone.
No.
So we're not trying to.
There was 90 of them.
You know?
These are the ones that are in our brains. Triple X, Steven Hillenberg, Stanley, the late great, Excelsior, Burt Reynolds. Many of the ladies have rode that mustache, or men, I don't know.
Whoever, they're celebrities. They probably do it all.
In the 70s too.
Oh yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Big Van Vader, rest in peace.
Oh, Vader.
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain.
What did I say, Bourdain?
May he rest in peace. He would have thought that was funny.
Vern Troyer.
Yes.
Mini-Me.
Oh my god.
You always complete me.
There's still more.
Avicii.
Oh.
I took a pill in the bees, so Avicii I was cool.
Maybe he shouldn't have took that pill.
Nope. Stephen Hawking.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to make fun of any of these people.
No. Don't worry. And Craig Mack. Flavor in your ear.
Stephen Hawking died this year?
Yeah.
Who's Craig Mack?
Flavor in your ear. A rapper from Bad Boy in the 90s.
Was he the one that died?
The brand new flavor in your ear. No, he died. He's had a disease. He was 47.
Oh. Okay. Well, may they all rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Well,
that was
on that note,
it was heavy.
Let's bring back the happiness. Let's bring let's do a little rewind. Yes. And we're back to happiness, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Fumes start the first topic.
Okay. There was a lot of stuff that happened this year. A lot of stuff. One of the big things. We'll start with this one that surprised me. I don't know if you saw the post, but Black Panther beat Avengers at the box office.
That makes sense.
In America.
That makes sense.
Worldwide, Avengers won.
There's a lot of minorities, man. They were like a colored here, and that's why I was reading something today. Speaking of Black Panther. They were saying it's either Black Panther or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse for Oscars.
Really? What is Black Panther going to be nominated for? Best superhero with a black main character?
No, probably effects or
costume design.
Costume design. Beautiful. I saw it on bootleg. Doesn't do it any justice.
Watch it on Netflix.
The colors in that movie are ridiculous.
Yes.
The first fight.
No, don't watch it wherever you want. I'm not giving out free promotions.
Yeah.
Censor that. That's that shit.
Great all-around movie.
Yeah, that movie was it's funny. I was just talking to someone at my job about it, just that topic when I read it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyways, he was like, the only reason Black Panther made so much money is because black people want to see it. I was like, well, yeah. You're right. I mean, of course. That's exactly very astute of you, sir. What do you mean?
Oh man.
Name another superhero movie name another good superhero movie with a black superhero.
By chance, is your partner of the caucus?
He is of the Caucasus region.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah.
But it showed out. It was a great movie.
You know what? It was a good. I would put it up there with Doctor Strange.
It's definitely my top 10 superhero movies. It's 7 or 6.
Top 10 super movies of all time?
It's 7 or 6.
Have you ever done that countdown?
We probably have. But
we probably did it on one of the episodes that we didn't cover.
Yeah, or probably 5.
I don't think I'd put it in my top 5.
No. I think we did 5. The Black Panther would be my 6 or 7.
In your top 10?
Yeah, my top 10. 6 or 7.
Oh, man, there's a lot. There's 22. There's 22 Marvel movies alone. That's not to include like any like Dark Knight. That's not to include like.
Oh, MCU based. Wait.
I'm saying like there's just
of
like
all time. Yeah, that's still 6.
Like, I don't even know if like would Black Panther be in my top 10 for just Marvel movies? Probably, yeah. Yeah, for sure. But not all time top 10.
A cool thing I heard about it was that I was hearing the fucking brilliant idiots talk about it, and they were saying Charlemagne was more or less saying like this is our like Star Wars. We could dress up and go to see it. We could get the costumes and get the culture and that kind of thing. And it's cool.
I was watching a video where they ran down like all the different cultures that inspired different tribes and villages. That shit was interesting.
There was mad stuff I didn't even notice.
Really
I rewatched it for a third time. I noticed that his girlfriend was in a certain tribe.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
She was from the Green River tribe.
Yeah, I noticed that until I watched it the third time.
So like they never say really what other than the Black Panther and the gorilla tribe.
Mm-hmm.
They never really say what the other animals are. But I know for a fact the blue ones are definitely rhino, the rhino tribe. The green people, the river people, I'm pretty sure they're crocodiles.
That makes sense.
But I don't know what the other ones, like the Muslim-looking dudes, and yeah, there was like those Muslim-looking dudes, the merchant tribe.
Okay.
And then the red people.
There's red and orange, right?
But there was only 5. There was the gorilla tribe, the Black Panther tribe, the crocodile tribe, the rhino tribe, and then the Muslim-looking people.
Those are the ones that I'm in red?
No, I don't know, because the dude had like the white. He kind of looked like Piccolo.
Oh, okay, I remember.
But he had like the thing over his. Remember, he's like, "We have the merchant." I'm pretty sure that's where the red lady was from. Honestly.
His mom?
No, his mom. Her costume was made completely independent from any African culture.
Oh, she's a queen, right?
Yeah, they just like, you know what? What'll look cool on her? Let's just make this.
Oh, supposedly, I guess fucking Shuri did die in the snap?
She's missing.
Oh.
Like, Ant-Man's missing. They can't confirm she's dead.
They put Peter Parker's missing, too.
Well, they don't... He was off planet.
Yeah, so they don't know where he is.
Tony Stark's missing, too.
Okay. But was she in Infinity Wars?
Shuri?
She was, right?
Yeah, she was in Infinity War.
Oh, she was helping
Vision.
Do you think she was kidnapped?
I think she went underground. Because, like, she's definitely, like, part of that younger Wakanda generation that are trying to be more, like, helpful and outgoing.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, at the end of Black Panther, she was involved in that outreach center in Oakland. So maybe she
booked over there.
Maybe she's out there somewhere with all the people, all the kids and shit she's helping. And, or, something like that.
Our next character appreciation, we gotta do Riri. Not Riri. Shuri.
Shuri.
She's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
She's dope as fuck.
She's probably... I was thinking about it.
At least she's better than T'Challa.
She's definitely one of the most...
That's weird.
Versatile, helpful, like... she has potential to be the most important character.
In Avengers 4?
In Avengers, because she's smarter than Bruce Banner. Which means she's either... just as smart or smarter than Tony Stark. Probably smarter, because she did the nanotechnology and she has vibranium, so she has more resources.
She did it before.
She did the nano armor for Black Panther before Tony Stark had the nano armor.
True.
She knows, like, tons of shit on Wakanda history and culture that is already just far in advance.
That gives her a fucking leap.
Mm-hmm.
That's good shit.
She's been training and... they didn't really show it as much in the movie, but like in the comics, she trains just as hard as T'Challa did to become.
She's a lot older, right?
Queen.
In the comics.
In the comics, she's older, but she still like trains in martial arts, science. The only it's like she's really, really powerful. So she might be a little underdog, like not underdog, little what's the word I'm looking for?
Sleeper cell.
Yeah, don't sleep on her in Endgame. Don't sleep on her.
What's it called? A ringer.
A ringer?
A ringer? Is like a ringer like a person that's like secretly good?
The ringer. I remember. All I'm thinking about is the Johnny Knoxville movie.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
That's all I'm thinking about right now. Was I asleep? WWE this year announced that they're gonna relaunch the XFL.
Yeah, man. I saw a commercial.
I haven't seen a commercial.
We're better. We're united. We stand. It was like their marketing team was like, oh, the NFL doesn't like black people. Let's just take advantage of that.
Let's just put them on
in reality, they're all on the same fucking team. Because Vince, his wife works for Trump.
Yep.
So it's like, oh man, people are gonna fall for it.
Does she work on Donald Trump's staff?
I don't know. I think she was. I think
she definitely worked for the government.
I'm pretty sure she was offered a job. I remember hearing about it. But either way, him and fucking Vince, him and Vince are fucking buddies.
I don't know if they're buddies in the sense like me and you are buddies. I feel like they're buddies in the sense that they're both rich.
Oh, they have secrets. They peed on some bitches together.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a different bond. If me and you peed on some bitches together, we'd be a lot more closer.
I feel like, yes, true, but that's like something that we don't do often. I feel like that's something that some people like that do all the time, so it's not really a big deal to them. It's like, oh, I saw you at the last orgy. Oh, I didn't see you there. It's like, whatever.
You never looked up.
Yeah, you never looked up. You sucked my dick.
Oh, that was you?
But it's just like something so casual, it's like, whatever.
But I have a random question. Who came up with the "you're fired" first, Vince or Donald?
Oh, Vince, dude.
You're
fired. That was definitely... He did it way better, too. Donald Trump was all gay about it. He like, you fired.
You're fired.
Yeah, you fired.
I wasn't too pleased with your performance. It was a little lackluster. I'm working on my trouble.
Not to offend any of our gay fans.
Oh, yeah.
It was very...
We have gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
You want to censor that?
We do have gay friends.
Do you remember? No, what I said before.
Oh.
We do have gay friends. Do you remember what XFL was about?
I remember watching one game as a kid. I was too young. And I knew it was a little more like edgier.
Because it was a pretty good concept.
I remember I had the ball. It was red and black.
Yeah, the ball was pretty sweet. But it was like they're trying to mix wrestling and football together. So like they would let the teams actually play each other in real matches and real games. But they would like make storylines. They would they would do a lot with like the players like personal lives and like they're fucking trying to hook up with the cheerleaders and shit. Mm-hmm. And they would make it like a story.
Yo, Vince is a fucking strategist. He's probably been waiting on the NFL shit. It's like, oh, alright, people sound like the NFL. Alright.
He's like, NFL was way too popular last time they did it.
As soon as they fucked with Colin, not fucked with Colin, but all that shit with Colin and the president
and on that and the traumatic brain injuries too.
Yeah. They gotta be like, oh, we're safer. We could be unique. You could protest if you want to protest. You could, view. He's just fucking strategizing.
That's what.
He's smart, man.
Well, that's what to segue into another topic. That he managed to make a deal with Fox to put SmackDown on Fox.
He's making money moves, man.
That's a $2 billion deal, or it was $2 billion for that one and to re-up Raw and USA.
Yeah, I would be pissed if they moved Raw. I don't watch it anymore, but
it's just so classic on USA.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be the same though? Like, you think they're gonna tone it down even more, make it even kid friendlier?
I haven't watched SmackDown, but SmackDown's always, in my opinion, when I was younger, SmackDown was always like the younger, edgier, cooler. Like we're blue and metallic metal.
We got a giant fist coming out of the screen.
Yeah, it's like a future. It's like I always got like a. Let's compare it to. Example: NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Raw was like Backstreet Boys. They're a little more like old school, like grudgy, kind of like, oh, we're in the alley. Then NSYNC was like, oh, bright colors. Metallic, oh.
We're in your face.
We're dancing. We're not always wet.
Well, look at us.
Yeah, it was
can't believe you just compared.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, better example. Raw was like the Game Boy Color, and then SmackDown was like the Game Boy SD. It could flip open. It was kind of cooler, sleeker looking, kind of futuristic. I don't know. I think I went on a tangent.
All right, no, I got you. You're on the right track though. So Raw was like the Game Boy Advance.
That's what I meant, yeah.
But the SmackDown was the Game Boy Advance SP. With the backlit screen. And it flipped open. And that shit was like in your face.
It was like, yo, we got The Rock.
No, yeah, we got The Rock. I remember the I saw SmackDown like way back when it came to our town, and I'll never forget. It ended probably the coolest way I could. I don't think I appreciate enough. I still appreciate it when I was younger, but I don't think I appreciate enough because it was The Rock, Stone Cold, and Kane. Glory Days Kane, the fucking cool Kane.
Terrifying Kane. We thought it was actually the devil.
All teaming up to fuck up Triple H.
Before See No Evil.
See No Evil was a good horror movie.
The only good movie they made. I actually own that movie.
WWE has a lot of good movies now. They produce shit, dude.
They're still making Marines. Now they have the Paige. What's her name? That girl's name?
Oh, Paige, yeah. I want to check it out.
Hope it has the fucking sex scene.
No, you just gotta look that up online.
It should. It's part of our fucking story. You
ever see
Xavier Woods, man?
You ever see the clip where the New Day, Xavier Woods team,
yeah,
and this other team, the Usos, had a rap battle?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
They had a rap battle.
No, I think you told me.
And the dude was like, "It's like we know how you like to get X-rated," and that shit was like, "Oh, it was the best diss. It was the best diss by far."
Oh man, I'm surprised he still has his job. I'm surprised they both still got their jobs.
You know, Vince McMahon probably high-fived that motherfucker.
But still, yo, I feel like that shit would have. I think it just got overlooked because information's so fast nowadays. I feel like you can't do that shit back in the day in wrestling.
You could definitely. I feel like you could do it back in the day in wrestling way more.
Keep your job?
Hell yeah.
Sex tape comes out?
Hell
you're supposed to be PG and you're part of the New Day. Your kids love you and you're fucking.
That's funny as hell, dude. He is like.
He's like his kid superhero, man.
The New Day are definitely really weird kid shit. I don't know. It's not really kid shit, but like, I don't know.
I follow last episode on Instagram. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's funny as shit. You should watch wrestling just because of him.
I can't. I hate them. I hate the New Day.
New Day are just weirdos.
Saw them alive with dicks on their foreheads, and I was like,
they were unicorn horns, sir.
You're flopping. I don't know if I could. These guys, like,
they're good.
Poor OJ. He sat there with his arms crossed like this, like, what are you guys doing?
Nah, dude, they're good. Trust me when I tell you, they're good. They're really good.
Wait the letter. I'll take your word for it. They're all good wrestlers. I feel like
they're weird.
Big E, or
he's scary.
Should be hurting more people.
He's scary.
He gets laid out too much, man.
He's fucking.
That's the prison dude in the shower.
Yeah, he's someone that like.
They call me Big E. Boom, 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 boom.
He's funny, but he's just weird. He came out the other episode. I think it was the last episode, like in a Santa hat and like just Santa, like pants, and the hat, just rubbing oil on himself, going down to the ring, like looking at fans in the audience. And going straight up to the announcers and just doing it, like rubbing himself.
He's too big for that.
That's what I'm saying. That shit's scary, dude.
I don't like that shit.
That shit was scary as shit. Like, oh my god.
Do I do fucking one more wrestling and hop onto a different one, or? We can talk about fucking Becky Lynch because I rewatched that fight. I saw Becky the fight her and Ronda. I love that fight.
It's a good fight.
No, not even the fight. The ending.
When she fucks her up.
When that wasn't even Becky Lynch. When Charlotte Flair beats the fuck out of her with a kendo stick.
Yeah.
Like, this is good.
You gotta watch it was on the last pay-per-view, it was Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka, the Japanese wrestler.
Yeah, I know what Asuka is.
That was a great match. It was a TLC match for the women's.
Did you ever explain that crazy moment in wrestling? I never watched that following episode.
Which one?
Charlotte Flair, where she lost it, and that was like the angle. Was she still crazy?
Well, her thing is like, she's been like kind of losing her steam, her momentum.
Mm-hmm.
So like her thing was like, what's the better way to build momentum and like gain more like heat than to beat up the woman that everyone loves right now. It's like it doesn't matter if she won the match.
That was your explanation?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I win the match, but everyone saw me kick her ass. I beat the baddest bitch on the planet. What does that make me?
Cool.
That's what she said.
Cool.
And then Becky Lynch came out and she fucked her up. It's like, you didn't beat me, I'm the man. Fuck you.
Becky Lynch terrifies me in more than one way, sexually and
physically.
It's like I want
psychologically. The first time I saw her when I started watching wrestling again, me and Amanda were watching it, and I'm thinking like just knowing WWE, like just how stereotypical they are with everything they do. And she comes out with the fucking punk music, chanting, and like the fucking her hair used to be way more orange. I'm like, Amanda, I told my Amanda, $5, she has the thickest Irish accent you've ever heard. You know, like, and she did.
Donkey.
Oh my gosh.
Irish accent, no Shrek, or fat bastard.
She was funny as hell. She's awesome though.
No, she's cool.
All right, let's move to a different one. Let's go to miscellaneous. This one's I think is hilarious. Kevin Hart and the Oscars. I'm sure you heard that story.
Yeah, I definitely have. Not surprised though. Everyone's sensitive.
So just to like, I'll like
It's
trying to summarize a little bit.
I don't know. We're not gonna say the word on the podcast because we don't want to offend anybody. But the F word is. It used to be a funny word to call people. I used to enjoy calling that. But
South Park has a whole episode about it.
I never meant it in like your. I never meant it in like a I hate gay people thing. I just thought like you're acting like a.
Louis C.K. We'll touch on him a little bit later.
Is that a pun? Because he touches on himself.
It could be. It could be. No puns intended. But he had a funny joke about that word. But anyways, to just summarize Kevin Hart's situation.
I'm gonna bring up the tweets while you summarize it. I think they're pretty funny.
So, Kevin Hart was gonna host the Oscars, the Academy Awards.
He was hyped for it, man.
And it was a lot of people were hyped for it. It was like I thought it was a pretty good decision.
Yeah,
like, people love Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you don't have to pay Taylor that much.
He's at the top of his career right
it's
now.
Like half the amount of clothing, half the amount of cloth you have to use for.
So a whole bunch of tweets came out from like a while ago where he was talking about like his son playing with like girls' toys and it was from a while ago.
It wasn't even that bad.
And people got mad, like brought it up, and like you have to apologize for it. And more or less, Kevin Hart said no. He released a video on his Instagram, I think it was. He was like, "I already apologized for this before. I shouldn't have to be forced to apologize for it again. So I turned down the Academy Awards, and then afterwards, he said he was like he's not going to host it anymore." And then he still apologized on his Twitter just to show he's the bigger man, no pun intended.
Yo, who cares, man? And the thing is, this is like 10 years ago. 2010. This is almost 10 years ago. But people grow. People...
And I think he
change.
has. I mean, like...
He hasn't grown physically.
Oh, God. How many short... You gotta count the short jokes at the end of this.
I'm short, too. I gotta get them off.
We're not that short.
Like, we're short. I was on headset with the guys, and one of fucking Bucket's friends is like 5'4". So we're OJ and Buckets are cracking on him, and I had to admit I had to throw some in there too. It was nice.
I threw some shade in there.
Usually I'm the short guy. So you guy's 5'4". All right, time to get the short guy.
That's so funny, man.
Hey man, this 4 inches makes me taller than you. These short jocks are coming off.
Nah, I mean, I wasn't always the shortest person in my group of friends. A lot of people were like around my height.
We were the same height in 8th grade, and then we came back 9th grade.
We was tall as shit.
Like, what the fuck happened? Why did I grow?
I just stopped. Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's like you said, he apologized for it. I agree with him. Honestly, I agree with him.
We did some shit when we were young that we regret. We said some shit. We've,
especially trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Especially trying to be funny. People do stupid shit to try to be funny.
Even to this day, I
try and impress other people.
Yeah. Your type of humor is not for everybody else, but people shouldn't get offended and try to take away people's money and jobs for stupid shit. Well, unless you're being racist. Being racist, fuck you. That's different.
That kind of segues to another topic, which is James Gunn. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Same shit. So you want to tell a little bit about the James Gunn story?
James Gunn is a talented man. He's created countless movies, but 2 of the ones we're going to mention is Guardians 1 and Guardians 2.
He's most well known.
Yeah. Basically, somebody dug up some old tweets because that person has no life and is a fucking loser.
Internet people.
And fucking Disney fired him. I don't remember what the tweet said.
He said some pretty fucked up shit, I'm not gonna lie.
I never read it. I don't talk about kids getting raped or something. I don't know.
I'm talking about pedophilia, rape, and children and shit. It was, I'm not gonna, but like, so, I was watching some videos about his older movies.
I saw the one with Pam in it.
And for Jenna Fisher.
Yeah.
And
she looks smart.
Some of his older movies are really weird. He was like one of those like grindhouse like, just he directed some like ultra violent, ultra hyper sexual violence kind of movies. Like just real cult movies.
Yeah. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, shit like that. That's how he kind of made his career.
Evil
So
Dead.
Shit like that. I wish I could remember some of his, but they were really like I've seen some of the scenes. They were fucking weird.
The weird porno one on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. He's just that kind of person. But he has a dark sense of humor. He has a dark sense of humor.
People grow. People grow. People are weird.
People like that make good movies, evidently. Are funny.
But now he's in DC, so we'll see what happens.
Exactly. So so Marvel Disney fired him. Do you think Marvel wanted that to happen, or do you think that was Disney's
I think
decision?
Marvel would have kept him if Disney didn't say anything.
I think so too. Because
they would put out an apology. They would have took down the tweet. They would have put an apology. They would have been forgotten about in 2 or 3 days.
DC picked him up, or Warner Brothers picked him up, and now he's on the Suicide Squad movie.
Speaking of DC, supposedly Aquaman is
2. Suicide Squad 2.
Aquaman is decent.
I really want to see Aquaman.
Supposedly it's good. They're making a lot of money. I didn't hear any bad things about it. I haven't seen it.
I've heard the dude, what's his name? Charlie? Emergency Awesome? His videos, Emergency Awesome on YouTube?
Oh.
He made a video about the 10 most what the fuck questions from
You watched it and
spoiled
the movie for yourself?
I spoiled the movie for myself already.
Oh.
So whatever.
Alright.
I mean, it's just I feel like origin stories. I don't really care about origin stories because I already know most of them, so I kind of know more or less what's gonna happen. I mean, it's him against his brother. We've seen the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've seen all the animated ones.
Black Manta looked cool.
Black Manta does look pretty cool.
The actors from
I guess they have his dad in the movie.
You ever see the Baywatch movie?
The one with The Rock?
Yeah.
I've only seen what you showed me.
You know the cop, the black dude, the only black guy in the movie.
I don't remember him.
Yeah.
The only black guy in the movie.
He's playing Black Manta. Coffee and a blunt with your homies.
Caffeine, nicotine, and weed.
Fucking wait. Aquaman, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Aquaman.
We haven't seen fucking Spider-Verse either. Have you seen Spider-Verse?
I have not seen Into the Spider-Verse, but
I want to see it.
that's something that needs to be corrected.
We need to see Dragon Ball Z going on next month. We need Planet Trip.
Oh, you know what we can talk about? Speaking of, if we're going to talk about watching movies right now, the Movie Pass. Remember that shit? I wanted to get it. It was like $10 a month to see unlimited movies whenever you want, as many times as you want in theaters.
I'd never seen that. No?
You didn't see that shit? Came out. It started earlier this year.
That sounds like a grandiose idea.
It was too good to be true because after the first month, it changed to $15 a month to see
some movies,
3 movies a week or some shit, and then it ended up.
That's not bad.
It's still pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But then they kept changing it. I'm pretty sure that second one I named is wrong, but they kept changing it.
We're not
over
making
and
any
over
money
and over.
from this.
Yeah, they weren't making any money from it.
Man.
$10 a month. Yeah. I mean, one ticket is what? $13.
Oh yeah. That's why I go in the morning on a Wednesday. I haven't been to movies since Avengers: Infinity War, and we left.
You left in the middle of the movie?
We left in the beginning because of Maddox.
He tried.
I haven't been back.
He tried.
Yeah.
Go!
I haven't been back, man.
Yeah. You gotta find a babysitter. Because me and Amanda are gonna go see Dragon Ball Super Broly in the theaters.
We were supposed to go see it with Buckets, right? Do live podcast and trip.
So I'm gonna have to see it twice. It's gonna be amazing. Supposedly, they found liquid water on Mars.
Liquid water.
Aliens exist, bro.
Not solid water.
Liquid water. That's serious. You pick what topic now.
No, I was just trying to see what the fuck that said. I was like, I don't know what that was.
Oh, Justice League movie and the Snyder Cut. So supposedly like you know how, what was it, Zack Snyder was like fired like halfway through the making of Justice League. And
did they release that cut?
No, they brought in Joss Whedon to redo the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So like it came out like, or Zack Snyder released like I think he released like his original vision of the movie, and I guess there's like that movie was pretty much already made.
Yeah.
When Joss Whedon came in and changed it, so like that there's a version of his movie that's gonna come out. And, like the question I was gonna ask you was like, what do you think it would be? Like, well, how much different do you think it would be than Justice League? Do you think it would have been good?
I still haven't seen Justice League.
You're fucking blowing my mind right now.
I refuse to watch that movie.
You gotta watch it, dude.
No, I'm not watching it nude.
I'm pretty sure I did say that. You gotta watch it, dude.
He said nude in the tone of dude is weird. You gotta watch it, nude. I was like, no.
You gotta watch it, dude.
I'm just afraid to watch it. To be honest, it's like having to watch like a birthing video for like school. Like I have to watch this. I don't want to watch it, but I'm gonna be like cringing out the whole entire thing.
It's not completely terrible. There's like 2 or 3 pretty good parts.
I don't know. After seeing Batman vs Superman in theaters and being just disturbed and let down by that.
This is the thing. You know it's bad, so you can't be let down.
I don't want to be hurt again.
How are you gonna be hurt?
I can't do this again. I refuse.
Oh my god, we gotta watch that movie.
Oh man, yeah.
We gotta do a bad movie review of that shit. It's definitely bad. Is it worse than Batman vs Superman? Maybe. There's no one really shitty moment in Justice League like there is in Batman vs Superman, like that part that everyone is like, why did you say that name? Martha! Like there's no one really bad scene like that. It's just a bad movie.
Yeah. I don't want to be sad.
No shit.
I'm sad. DC has hurt me. By the way, this is our 2018 recap. If we didn't say it, I don't think we said it.
I don't think we said it. We guys, yeah. I don't think we did.
That's what we're doing right now. So keep listening. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Going through all the biggest stories of 2018 for us.
I unlocked Snake today too.
We definitely gotta play that. I still have yet to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I hate myself for it.
Hurt myself.
I've been thinking, oh my god, why did you sing that song?
That's my sad song.
I was
Because we linked, man.
I was thinking it in my head when you were saying that you don't want to be hurt again by Justice League. I was like,
why did you sing that song?
Why did you sing that song? Oh my god. So, yeah, the Snyder Cut. Here's a big one that happened this year. Disney Fox deal.
Yeah, man. We still haven't really got told anything. Supposedly that's all.
No, there's one thing that has been officially said by the dude, Kevin Feige.
Lay it on me, man. What's the Feige word of the day?
I don't remember if it's starting this year or after Avengers Infinity War comes out. Avengers Endgame comes out, I mean. But 6 months after one of those two things, expect to see the Fox characters incorporated into the Marvel Universe. So within the next 6 months, this year, sometime this
Who do you
year.
think they're gonna use? Do you think they're gonna like they probably can't use the? I don't say can't, but why would they? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna go old school with teens, like tweens, with these kids.
What do you mean?
Like I don't think they're gonna have old mutants first. Maybe like Wolverine later, give his own movie. Maybe no, they probably won't do that. But I feel like they're gonna introduce them like the original, like with Beast, Angel.
Oh yeah,
Jean
absolutely.
Grey,
Yeah, that's what Marvel's
Cyclops.
been doing with all their stuff.
Because
the first Avengers movie is literally like almost like the first Avengers comic where they have to team up to fight Loki. I agree with you there.
So I think they're gonna bring him in young.
Damn,
it's alright. They're gonna bring him in young and
bring him in young.
Yeah.
Hospital. I've been there.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Wolverine. I hope that I don't want Hugh Jackman back in the MCU. I don't want Hugh Jackman in the MCU.
His story's over. Logan finished. Did that come out last year or this year?
Last year.
Or in 2017 or 18?
17.
Yeah, that story finished his
saga.
His character was told through 8 different movies.
Hashtag make Wolverine short again.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're gonna name this episode.
Make Wolverine short again.
Hashtag make Wolverine short again. I'm gonna start a movement.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Give us a win, man.
5'3" or bust.
You guys fucking cater to every other fucking group.
Short men exist too.
Short men. We are underutilized in movies.
Yeah.
We have a movement. That's me a skit. We have a movement. Alright?
Oh, good.
Short people rights.
I don't think they're gonna start with the X-Men.
No.
I think... Because the Dark Phoenix movie's still coming out this year.
Too soon. Yeah, they might...
They might, let
start
that...
with Charles? I don't want a young Charles again. I want an old Charles. I want him to be in the background
I think eventually they're gonna find out somehow that mutant's been there like the whole time, and they're just able to be old. But I think they're gonna start
Wolverine. Because he was an experiment like Captain America.
That's true.
He's weapon.
You think they're gonna do a old school comic book retcon where they just say like, yeah, Captain America's like, yeah, I remember him in World War II.
No, he was in a different factory. He was made after. No, he's made way before.
Captain America?
Wait.
They both fought in World War II together.
Yeah.
They both fought in World War II. That's official because Captain America and his movies fought in World War II, and in the Wolverine Origins movie, they show him fighting in every single war.
Yeah.
Including World War II.
From the Revolution.
Yeah. From the Revolution. Civil
That's what
War.
I was saying. But he was a... No. That's when he was born.
He was born not Revolution. He was the Civil War non.
Civil War non. He got experimented on after Captain America. In Canada. He was the 10th experiment. Captain America was the first successful experiment.
He wasn't. No, Captain America wasn't done in Canada.
No. Wolverine was.
Whoa. Wait. Say that again?
Captain America was the first experiment. The first super soldier experiment.
Mm-hmm.
And Wolverine was the 10th.
The 10th one from Canada.
The 10th one, period.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's not... Is that how it is?
Mm-hmm.
I know he was on like the long line of weapons. He was the Weapon X, Weapon 10.
Yeah.
Was Captain America number 1?
Captain America was the first successful one.
I know they were trying to replicate the super soldier serum, but okay.
He was the first one, and then remember they lost it? So they're like, alright, we got 1 as captain, now we gotta make more, and we keep trying in 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
I think that's
it's like the Ultimate Universe.
One of the... I hope they like incorporate that into the MCU, because that's one of my favorite things about like the Marvel, the comics lore, is the weapon program.
Yeah. Then
where they have like, because a lot of the fucking mutants that come out of that and the superheroes are fucking insanely powerful and fucking cool as shit. Like yeah, I don't know if you know Phantom X is the dude that wears like all white.
He's cool.
He's cool as hell. He's like an atheist.
He's Asian, right?
I think so.
Use the torch.
How
did we get into X-Men? Oh.
The Fox Disney Marvel deal.
Oh, okay. Let me get over here.
Oh, I never said it. You cut me off again. I want to just... I think they're going to start off using Fantastic Four shit. Because they already got the Kree. They already got the Super Skrulls. They're coming with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And,
I hope.
It'll just be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because, like, supposedly there's definitely going to be a new villain introduced in Endgame.
Dr. Doom.
A lot of people think it's going to be like Galactus.
Fuck Galactus. I hate Galactus.
But it's probably gonna be some like Fantastic Four. I think it's gonna be some Fantastic Four type villain, or like a Nihilus or some shit.
Dr. Doom.
And it's gonna.
It's time to bring the Doom.
It's definitely time to bring the Doom.
Doom. I want Doom to fight Tony though, and have like a little verbal exchange. Oh, you think you're better than me? Yes. Alright, whatever. You sit back.
He's like, you just found. I want to see Dr. Doom tell him like. Tony Stark, he's like, oh, I know about magic. Dr. Doom's like, you just found out about magic. It's like, I've already been working magic into my technology for years.
Doctor Strange and Dr. Doom. Oh man, Doom needs to be in the MCU.
Yes.
Hashtag
bring Doom into MCU.
Yeah, man.
They're gonna start with Fantastic Four characters, though. That's what I think.
But Doom's a villain, very important villain.
They need better villains.
But like you said, they might use Galactus because they're going more into space.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get into the space thing.
But they might use Doom for Doctor Strange.
You think they're gonna turn Galactus into a Celestial?
They might, just to make it easier for people.
That's what I think. So I think that's what I was thinking.
They made Ego into
a Celestial.
Kurt Russell. So
they like. I mean, some of the stuff they did is a lot simpler. Like turning like a lot of the more powerful objects that are just random in the comics as into the Infinity Gems.
So fucking Quill is half Celestial?
Yeah.
So he's probably powerful.
He just, for whatever reason, can't use it. No, because he destroyed his powers. Because his powers came from Ego, supposedly.
Nah, that's whack.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say in part 2.
That's whack. I don't like that.
That's just the official explanation. He's a sleeper.
Who? Quill?
Yeah, he has a potential. He died, but he has a potential if he comes back.
MCU Quill or comic book Quill? Is comic book Quill?
MCU Quill.
Celestial too?
I don't think so. He's not half Celestial. His dad is like was an emperor of some like really powerful space empire. Right? He was like an evil though.
Fucking blah, 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 blah. MCU Quill sleeper. I disagree because of his emotions. Obviously, as you've seen, he just fucks shit up.
Yeah, but I feel like his love for Gamora is going to be one of the things that brings her back.
I guess. Well, they're all together now. Well, Gamora's dead. She's not.
Gamora's her soul's inside the gemstone.
No,
the soul gem.
She was thrown off a cliff.
Yeah, but
she didn't vaporize.
Her soul, her body's destroyed, but her soul's inside the soul gem.
Yeah, but
that's how Thanos talked to her when she was a child.
I thought that was in his brain, like he was seeing her.
Yeah, he was seeing her in the soul gem.
Gotcha.
That's where her soul's at. Her body's.
It's there.
There.
Fucking you got Wolverine Rebirth. We're talking about Wolverine. Is that you mean in the comics?
Yeah, these are two comic book things. So
Cyclops' death again.
Yeah. So
Rebirth. He brought Cyclops back.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that. He has his own comic again.
Yeah,
you should have told me.
No, not yet. He just can't. He literally like in a week or 2 weeks.
Adult Cyclops is T Cyclops still there?
Yeah, he's still around. Oh. So you guys don't know. Wolverine's been dead for a little while in the comic books. Like the main Wolverine, he like got encased in adamantium or some shit like that. But he's Wolverine, so he doesn't die. He came back, and he's Wolverine now. And they changed X-23's not the Wolverine.
Where's Old Man Logan?
Woman, mad about that. I think Old Man Logan died.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died.
What? Did Old Man Logan meet young Logan at least?
I honestly don't know.
What?
I didn't read the comics. I'm not gonna lie. I just been following them a little bit. I don't have the time. Too many comics to read. Too much work to do.
What?
Gotta make that money somehow. Buy those comics.
But I'm never buying a comic again in my life.
Buy graphic novels though, right?
I haven't bought graphic novel. I haven't been to a comic book. I'm too scared to go to a comic book store. It's like an alcoholic going to a fucking liquor store for me. I just go in and start going flipping through the issues. I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna buy you a comic one of these days again. You're gonna want to get into it. But
it's fucked up, man. I'm a recovering addict. You gotta just find my addiction. Here, man. You want?
I got 3. Oh, and
sniff it.
So these two are gonna make you want to. The Cyclops one. So Cyclops died this year. I think it was this year. It might have been last year.
No, it was last. Oh, but the Phoenix Force thing?
He died of the fucking what the fuck are they called? The Inhumans gas.
Oh right.
The mist that turns people into Inhumans kills mutants.
I forget Emma Stone was fucking pretending to be him.
And Emma Stone was convincing everyone that he was still alive, but he actually been dead for a while. So a lot of the really fucked up shit attributed to Cyclops near the end of his life, he actually didn't do. So Cyclops was right.
Yeah.
Hashtag Cyclops was right. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there.
He threw up with the Wakanda Forever.
I did. It's the Cyclops is right. Anyways, but he's not dead for somehow. He's back in the comics. It happened like a week ago. I think the coolest thing that happened this year was the Dark Knight Metal story.
Oh, right. The Batman Who Laughs.
The Batman That Laughs. I think that's probably one of the coolest characters. The most, like...
Terrifying character?
Overpowered, fucked up characters.
And his powers? Batman couldn't kill him? Or
no one can beat him. What's the quote from...
Oh.
The quote from his comics, the Batman That Laughs, the Batman That Always Wins.
The Joker fucking beat him? You don't like him, right?
Joker hates him. The Joker fucking hates him.
That's funny as shit.
Oh, the Joker absolutely despises the Batman That Laughs. Because he looks like the Batman, but he laughs. It's like, it creeps the Joker out like, that's not right. I don't like you. That's fucking, that's weird. This shit's funny as hell.
Oh, that's dope.
They got this is such, but DC has the Black Label comics out. Which are supposed it's a line of comics that are mature, and they have a Batman story right now where the Joker's was murdered. It's the comic where it's like famous or infamous for showing like a little bit of Bruce Wayne's cock. Cack. His cack. I wasn't sure if I wanted to say dick or cock, so
it's funnier.
That hard C.
Cack.
Yeah, it's that label comics though. They don't. I saw the comic. They don't really show much. It's like a little shadow. I mean, whatever. But it's fucking the artwork's amazing on those comics. So they're probably gonna put. I hope they have a Batman That Laughs story in the DC Black Label. Batman actually he has an issue 1 that just came out. Matter of fact, it probably is on the Black Label.
Yeah. I'm looking at their fight right now on Google.
Yeah, so those were a couple of the biggest comic book stories that I could think of. I definitely stopped reading. We did you post the podcast where we talk about our comic book addiction and just lying to our women? And
I think that was the last one we recorded, right?
I think might have been. Oh man. What else?
I don't think we were recording last time. I think I told you that story. Private.
No, we definitely did. I think we did a whole podcast about it.
No, we were supposed to. I don't think we did it yet.
Oh, there's another comic topic to talk about. Here's a story like how Marvel. Like everyone was mad at Marvel for making their comic books like super PC and diverse.
God damn them and their progressive ideas.
That was going on this year too.
Why does everybody gotta be brown? What happened to other white superheroes?
That's in the comic books too. Like people,
Chinese Superman, come on, get out of here, gang.
Like a lot of people really don't like Captain Marvel in the comic books. And they're coming out with her movie soon, so like I think it's gonna be interesting. I feel like there's gonna be a lot
I'm
of.
still gonna see it though because it looks fucking cool. She looks Super Saiyan.
She does look Super Saiyan.
Yeah, there's so many ways you could do it. Stop fucking it up. Well, I'm gonna make my own Dragon Ball movie when we make money.
Yeah, we're gonna
produce.
Force Toei to fucking make that shit. Yeah, right.
Hey, you motherfuckers.
Supposedly it's not them that's stopping all these Dragon Ball Z tournaments from happening.
Right. So what do you think it is?
I don't know, man.
Do you think it's they need to do this so they can get publicity to make more of them? Don't fuck this up, guys. We need more games like this with anime.
We need a Naruto 2D fighting game.
Mm-hmm. We need more games.
Or, I want, they just need to make like a game like J-Stars. 2D, like a 2D fighting game, man.
Jump Force is coming out soon.
Not J-Stars, Jump Force, thank you.
Are you gonna get Jump Force? You should get Jump Force. I'm so excited to get Jump Force. and they got Midoriya now in it, dude. He looks fucking sick.
Young Midoriya! I haven't seen his trailer yet.
Dude. Midoriya looks fucking sick, bro.
That's you know what? I should have put that on the pod list. That's definitely my favorite anime of 2018.
Yeah, for sure.
I started watching it this year. I'm a little slow to it, but season 3 was awesome.
My high ass. I put Jump Force Midoriya.
And I didn't really watch a lot of anime this year. Not a new anime, anyways. A lot of new anime to me is a little weird. I'm just getting old. I saw the first first episode of Overlord. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah. They have no videos. They just have the screen captures of them.
He looks cool.
Dude, the gameplay is fucking awesome.
Oh, you know what happened this year? Canada's the first country to legalize weed.
Lucky bastards.
They legal. You know what blows my mind?
Blows your mind, man.
They legalized it and started opening pot stores to sell weed to their people in a short amount of time. Then it took Massachusetts. Like, we've had legal weed for like since 2016, and we just a couple days, like weeks ago, got our first pot store, and it's
not that we live in that state or anything.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The lines are outside, everything crazy, going down blocks and shit. I don't know.
Can't win them all, man.
Man. Here's one, man. I know you're not a big Star Wars fan.
I'm a decent. Like, I watch them.
They had a Han Solo movie.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it because I mean,
why would you?
It just didn't seem good. I thought it was gonna be bad.
I was tempted because I do like Childish Gambino, but no, thank you, sir.
It's like I like shit like Star Wars, like sci-fi fantasy, just like outer space, and it's just like really cool, like worlds, concepts, world building shit.
Galaxies.
Fuck you. I love shit like that. But like Force Awakens, I thought was pretty cool. It was like kind of a rip-off of.
I liked Force Awakens, man.
Kind of a rip-off of whatchamacallit though. The original movie, New Hope.
Oh yeah, but it's to a whole new audience. That's what. And
yeah,
it got me back into it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it growing up as a kid.
I thought it was pretty good.
And then I got into the ones with Qui-Gon Jinn, and Darth Maul.
I don't think those are too bad.
No, those are cool.
Like a lot of people don't like them, but like at least they stayed true to the Star Wars mythos, and they were just not really. They were just not good movies.
They were good to us because we were kids watching them, but they were bad too. Just like the old generation always hates the new version of something.
Like
they always hate it.
They had a couple like stupid things in there, but not as much as the new shit. Ooh. And then like Rogue Squadron, Rogue One, what was it? Star Wars Rogue One. That movie was great, I will say. Last Jedi was not good. Not good at all. And I just didn't want to see Solo, man. But that movie, they canceled a lot of like Star Wars shit because of it. That was supposed to come out. I don't know. I think personally, They should just reboot the whole Star Wars movies.
I just think they should stop it. Just like they stopped making fucking Back to the Future. Just like they stopped. Some movies are meant to have an ending. I feel like the Star Wars mythos, you could expand on it with cartoons, other series, but stop stretching out and diluting the story.
Well, the thing is, like, there was a whole bunch of shit already made for Star Wars. Like, they already had, like, years of comics and books. I've read a couple Star Wars books, and some of them are pretty good. And they're, like, they're part of, like, the bigger Star Wars canon universe. And they're not all about, like, those people from the movies. They, like, there's, like, different characters. It's almost like the Marvel universe, where there's, like, a shit ton of characters. And a lot of them are really cool. It was like that. But when Disney came in, they said, nah, fuck that. We're gonna do our own thing.
Kick in the door, waving the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. You got the lighter? I think I got the lighter. You're like, nah, fuck that.
You do what I say now.
Haha, you're my bitches now.
Yeah,
Haha.
we're doing our
You
own
son
thing.
of a bitch. Get down, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And, yeah, they ruined it, I guess. I don't know. There was some cool shit that they could have easily adapted into the movies, but they're like, nah, we're not gonna do any of that shit.
Yeah, well, hopefully they keep it. They're fucking diluting it. Keep a linear story. Don't bring like another. We don't need a Star Wars movie every fucking year. We don't need these side.
We definitely don't need a Star Wars movie every year. Not at least not like a main one. Like, I thought it was cool that they were doing like
the Rogue One and shit.
where they did Rogue One.
Yeah.
They could have done like another
Han
movie.
Solo.
Han Solo was shitty, but like it was a good idea. They could probably they should have did one about.
They shouldn't recast like
the fucking the bounty hunter dude.
Oh, Boba Fett. They canceled that.
They should have did that. That would have been a good movie if they did it right.
He died so easily.
That's what I'm saying. But people really like him.
He just looked cool.
He just looked cool. They could have made him actually like cool because in the comics, he fights Darth Vader with a fucking lightsaber. He's a fucking badass.
He survived that.
But
I guess
that's some of the shit that Disney was like, nah, fuck that.
too much, man. That
The
Last Jedi sucked.
Last Jedi was really bad.
That shit sucked.
I saw it again, and the first time I saw it, like every time I see a movie for the first time in theaters, I always kind of like it more than I should. And then I see it for the second time.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the classic example that we talk about. That movie, the first time I saw it, I thought that movie was the shit.
And I like Andrew Garfield.
I didn't hate it. And then I saw it again, and I realized that movie was shit.
It's a slow motion car crash.
Oh my god. I remember telling Zensei, I could tell his story a million times and they still think it's hilarious, and telling him about it. And it's like, or Sensei, dude, that it sucks, dude. It's not good, man. It's trash. You're like, no, what? No, I seen it. It was amazing. You're like, what are you talking about? I seen it. I seen it.
That was just me getting off that high, man. I own the movie. I watched it recently. And just fast forward, just watch the Spider-Man scenes.
The best part about that movie was the costume.
I like the scene where he fought, not fought, but he was in the city. When he saved the people with spider sense. He was backwards and he looked at the lady. He like webbed her hand.
Oh, yep.
Pulled it from the rail and he was like... They did Spider-Man good, man. It just...
No, they didn't do Spider-Man good. Spider-Man was a dickhead in that movie. He let all those people die in the beginning.
What people?
You remember the fucking chase scene where the dudes are in the truck and they're driving through the city and he's like talking shit to him and he like jumps out of the way because they're about to go through a busy intersection and they fucking plow through like 3 cars.
No.
And so he's like comes back like he's like, right, I gotta stop you now, and fucking then they go through like an alley and like there's this, they show it in slow motion like there's a video that says like all the people Spider-Man lets die in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's
it's
hilarious.
like some shit, and there's this one dude that gets completely destroyed by a fucking like flying table or some shit. You see him like fly over and things like that guy's definitely dead.
Well, everybody gets one. He probably already had
He
his.
didn't have this. You guys too.
Right.
Yeah, so that's our rant about Amazing Spider-Man 2 and being tricked. in
Would
the
you be
theaters.
open to an MCU Spider-Verse movie? Or you think they're going to just keep it with the animated?
Hell yeah, I would love an MCU Spider-Man movie, but I feel like Marvel would wait longer to build up the Spider, because you got to really build up the Spider-Man mythos, and they don't want to fuck shit like that up.
Bring
They would
Toby
have to
back.
do.
Bring
They would have to
Andrew.
do the Clone Saga. They would have to do the Superior Spider-Man. They would have to.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they.
They would have to at least create a couple notable.
They already
Spider-
put their fucking stank in the air with the Spider-Verse movie now. That's already in the air.
You know, honestly, technically they wouldn't, because if they do a Spider-Verse, they could just bring in comics from the characters from the comics into the movies. Imagine that, just as like the comic book Spider-Man in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's gonna happen with Venom? That movie made like a shit ton of money,
I don't know. I still haven't seen it.
but it made a lot of money. So you know they're gonna do something with that property.
I don't know. I just hope. I hope they think a big picture and they try to fucking not be so in the moment and make stupid decisions and try to make own Venomverse, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. I just.
You think they're gonna pull Spider-Man? What do you think they're gonna do with him?
They have to have Spider-Man. It's like. I don't know. They gotta do something. We'll see.
They have 2 hits.
Tom's contract ends. They
Venom and Into the Spider-Verse. Those are 2 big hits that they made a ton of money on their own Spider-Man shit properties.
Mm-hmm. I just.
They're getting cocky. Is what I'm trying to say.
Then they're like, we could rock this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they keep the animated verse going, because that shit's dope. That has so many possibilities you can use.
They can do so many storylines.
And
That was Into the Spider-Verse. That means that was a prequel. Think about that.
But they can even bargain with Marvel and be like, can we use some of your properties in our animated verse and we'll give you some more rights to Spider-Man or whatever. Give you Spider-Man for more years. We'll give you Spider-Man, we'll give you Venom, or give you, we'll give you all these guys back.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could just make their own animated MCU, basically.
They could. I really hope the game thing that you were telling me before is real. The Marvel gaming universe.
Yeah, that's what I said, man.
That theory. I don't know if did you post that one up?
I don't know, man.
That one was like supposedly Spider-Man game.
Do you have my gray letter? No, I got it.
Is the first game into the Marvel gaming universe.
They got mad.
That might be part of the contract with Sony Marvel deal.
Yeah.
Sony
do that.
Disney deal.
They should do the same thing with the movies, dude. Imagine that.
That could be even better than the movies.
They could. Well, they will probably do both. They could get their own fucking
That's what I'm saying.
universe
They're
in the
getting cocky,
anime.
dude. The game too was good.
Yeah,
They're getting cocky.
yeah. They know. They just gotta be true, and they're trying to do that. But I think
Ultimate Alliance 3.
they should just try to work Venom into Spider-Man, and then just let it go. Cause
Let it go.
a Venom 2
Let it go.
versus Carnage with no Spider-Man. That sounds ridiculous. Come on.
A Venom 2 with no.
Or
Carnage with no.
even if that, just make it in your own universe with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. He was the only little fucking universe. They don't have to use Tom Holland.
But that second movie was so. I think people have too much of a bad taste in their mouth with that. For Andrew Garfield.
I don't know. Maybe.
That. Dude, Spider-Man 2 was. Amazing Spider-Man 2
He
was
looks so
really
cool,
bad.
man.
That's the only. Everything was really bad.
He looks so cool.
The Green Goblin looked like a fucking like meth
hillbilly.
head crack hillbilly. No, I don't want to see like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield come back. The Tobey Maguire movies, they're done. Their trilogy completed. It was alright.
And
Andrew Garfield one didn't finish, but like I really wouldn't want to see a third one for him. Honestly.
no, not him has movies again. Just him play Spider-Man in that movie. He will be that universe of Spider-Man.
No, I would rather someone different. Something just... If they were smart, they would get someone different. Like, it wouldn't be... Like, what... Yeah, they couldn't... They would have to get someone... Either Tom Holland or someone different. If they were smart, they would try and get Tom Holland. Honestly. But you would, Fuck, dude. Would Marvel wouldn't be able to use any of the Spider-Man characters?
What do you mean?
If Sony said after this next movie, Infinity War, or Far From Home, right? That's it, right? Sony could be like, no, so you can't use any of our Spider-Man characters at all.
Give them back.
And then take them. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Me either.
You know what we can talk about? We'll go back to a wrestling one. Your favorite wrestler of all time, Ronda Rousey.
John Cena? Oh.
She came out this year. We can't talk about wrestling without talking about Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. She's a puppet under the Vince strings. That's my opinion. She's dookie butt. But I'm biased, so I'll let Fumes do his proclaim love for her.
I don't love Ronda Rousey. It's just she's popular. I'm trying to Fume or Zensei has a irrational loathing of her. He really doesn't like her. I mean, given her face is pretty obnoxious a lot of the times. That look she gives.
I'm gonna fight you now.
My Ronda Rousey impersonation.
We're gonna fight you now.
And her arm bars.
Goddamn arm bars.
But she is trying. She did mess up like a couple spots every once in a while, but you know she's still new. She's trying.
Yeah, she's just a gimmick.
Brock Lesnar was a gimmick.
Yeah, but I don't know. He sold it better. She doesn't sell it.
Yep.
It's like she's just pouting every time.
Like,
Why did you hit? I see his cramps or something.
I don't know, man. I think this podcast is kind of winding down.
Well, we're gonna do our signature out. Peace out, y'all. We don't have a signature out yet.
We still don't. Yeah, you're right. We gotta come up with one.
Zensei out.
That's Dr.Fumes. Peace.
Smells like permanent marker.